Okay, that's us back to part two. We're going to finish off the club secretary side of things, and then we'll move on to team applications. Okay, as club secretary now, we've got some tasks to do, and some of the things we have to do is to tidy up the information we have for our club. This we do is we make sure that all the officials are there are with our club and they haven't left or they haven't gone to another club. We then go into the team officials bit or the club officials bit where the email addresses are. Now, if in your officials you have one with double red stars, and if you just bear with me, I find one. Okay, I've found one here, and here we have team officials and there's a double red star. In order to change this, we go into View Official. It comes up with the official's details, and if you scroll down, you'll see in here there is information missing, and this is what is causing the red stars. To change this, we press the blue box, update role, address and contacts. We select the ones from there, update address and contact, and it brings in the information. We then go back at officials, and that brings us back to the officials page, and you'll see now that the email address has come in. If we do the same for the other official, you'll see again there's a space there, no information. Pick up the information, update address and contacts, and this will take us back up officials, and that means that we get into team officials now. They all have the required fields. So that was a live example of the pages on the club presentation. To give permissions for people to be able to act as team secretaries and to get access, there's a box called System Users. Now if you press the System Users, we'll just do it for this club, there only is one in this club. This box here brings us into the System Users for this club. You'll be able to see permissions update. And for this official here, if the club secretary has been asked to reset their password, there's the button there. This is the permissions the club have given to this person. Green is full access, orange is view only, and red is no access. So this club has given this person the permissions at their club level to view and change at any of the things in the club level and in the team level. You are able to change the permissions, and to change a permission as a club secretary, you might want them to have access to view only, or the view only at club level but are able to do team registration, etc. You would put the two bottom green ones in. The bottom green one is a team access. The second bottom one is service. It means that they're able to see in the service tab any information that has come in that you want to send out. There's been no notices in the last 7 days in this from the SYFA. If we want to put in notices, we can put them into there, and it means all officials are able to view them from there. So this means that the club secretary can change passwords for anyone who loses their password without coming through the office. We are trying as an association to give more power back to the clubs rather than pull all the power into Hampden. We're trying to give clubs and leagues and regions more power to make decisions and to take actions, and this allows a club secretary to have the power over his own teams by giving the access that they have deemed necessary. The Club Secretary checklist. Check that all your officials are registered at club level first. Check they're all validated and are full members or are attending PVG very soon. After the 1st of April, they cannot hold any position until the PVG has been issued by Disclosure Scotland. Check that officials that have left are deleted. This allows them to go elsewhere. And check that everyone at team level is also listed at club level, or add them again. If you have deleted and re-added, this is better. We're finding that it's quite good if the club secretary, especially when we come to the 11-a-side opening in April, goes into each of his teams and perhaps removes all the officials with the exception of the person they think should be the team secretary. So when the team secretary goes in to join, he then brings back down clean information on the people within his team. In other words, we know the validation has been done on their PVG, we know the validation has been done on their coaching certificates, and if it hasn't, it means that we have time to get it updated before it becomes important at the application stages. So it's quite good if all the information at team level for teams who haven't renewed for next season is stripped back to team secretary only, and then the team secretary, when they join, can bring down the people from the approved list on the club level. Remember, of course, we have now allowed officials to hold positions within 2 teams as long as they're playing different days or different times of the day. This doubles up the number of available coaches and first aiders by allowing them to be members of 2 teams. Some more duties of the club secretary are to check that all the teams who appear under their banner are actually within the club. This is another important job for the club secretary, is to go in and check that all the teams under their club are showing in the drop down. So if you go into teams, you will see that all the teams are there. Not all these blue boxes will be visible to you. Some of these are because of admin jobs that we do. But you can see in there all the teams that are 11-a-side down to there. All the 7-a-sides are below the bar. And any new ones that have been added are in red above the bar. And new teams must apply for membership. Application for membership is quite simple. They go in and view the team, etc. But your job as club secretary in the first video is to make sure they're all there. If there are teams there who are not part of your club and have left to join stand alone, then contact the SYFA and we will move them. So you either contact us at SYFA clubs or SYFA players. Don't delete them. We will move them to their new club. Once we get the name of the new club, we have the ability under this system to move clubs, to move a team to a new club. And all the players, officials, etc. will move out of your club into the new club. So just to recap, the club secretary's checklist is going to check that all your officials are registered at club level first, that all you have been validated and are full members or are attending PVG very soon. Check that officials that have left are deleted. You can delete an official, it holds them in the system. Allow them to go somewhere else. And check that everyone at team level are also listed at club level. So in other words, if you know all your officials, just make sure that in the club, and if we got back up to club officials, then here you'll be able to see the officials are all there, or they are in the next one, which is team officials. Right, so they're either in one of those two, which means they are being held at club level and are able to have PVG information added. We're able to make sure their coaching and first aid certificates can be added as long as they are live on the system. Any questions regarding club responsibilities? Have another wee look at this. I hope I've covered most of it. If not, I'll catch it in the roundup video at the end. Thank you.